Thanks. Tonight, a 41 Action News investigation is getting results.
We learned there are big developments surrounding a multi-million-dollar contract to renovate Kansas City public schools. Investigator Ryan Kath has been following the story for 5 months and is here with the surprising twist now. Ryan.
Mark, we had an interview with Superintendent Stephen Green today and expected to discuss the findings of this internal audit, which had many of the same points raised by our investigation. But then Dr. Green dropped a bombshell announcement. What surprised you the most about the findings?
I found things that I expected to find.
Superintendent Stephen Green is referring to this internal audit, which scrutinized the process surrounding Project 360, a multi-million-dollar effort to make Kansas City school buildings more energy efficient.
Is there a reason you want to answer some of the questions?
Our investigation discovered an unpaid advisor in the process named Buddy Haas eventually established his own company called HMM Construction Services and won the lucrative bid.
Do you see why this has the perception of being an inside deal?
Be frank with you, no.
While the audit found no evidence of a district employee acting fraudulently, it did identify a significant number of issues with the process.
I think any good organization, any healthy organization uses this as a teachable moment.
None of the other proposers had that kind of inside knowledge.
UMKC law professor Bill Black, who reviewed documents for our initial investigation, says the audit did a good job of pointing out policy violations, but fell short of criticizing the conflict of interest.
If there no rules existed, you would never do it the way they did, because it's an open invitation to abuse, and abuse isn't cost-free.
When we asked about reevaluating the contract decision, Green shocked us with this.
I do have reservations about the selection of the firm, and we've made a decision not to continue that.
So let me get this straight. HMM is no longer overseeing Project 360.
Will not be.
Has HMM been informed of this decision?
They're being informed as we speak.
Is our investigation leading to some positive changes in the way the district's doing business?
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that this audit that we initiated is really the catalyst for me in my decision making.
No matter how it happened, Black says the end result is what matters.
It violated their own rules, it violated common sense, and it was a terrible way to do a contract and a really good way to produce a disaster. I'm thankful that they've reevaluated and killed the contract.
One of the biggest requirements of this project was getting air conditioning installed at 3 buildings before the start of the next school year this fall. Green told us it became obvious that HMM would not be meeting that important deadline and would likely run over budget. So Mark and Elizabeth, just to be clear, the project is still going to be taking place, but unfortunately for those students at those 3 schools, they're going to have to wait 1 more year to get that air conditioning.
Oh, back to something Dr. Green said now. Didn't your investigation lead to that audit that he credits with bringing all this to light?
We certainly thought so, but Dr. Green emphasized that they decided to do the audit on their own, and they've done audits for other things as well. So that was his answer to that question, because I did ask him if our investigation initiated the internal audit.
Well, good work.
Yeah, very interesting. Thanks, Ryan. Now, we have posted the entire audit of the Project 360 online at kshb.com/investigators. As reported a few weeks ago, Ryan's investigation resulted in the resignation of the district's chief operating officer, Mike Rounds, and it caught the attention of the Missouri State Auditor, whose team is taking a closer look at the project as well. We'll let you know when that report is complete.